Joey, what's up? Yeah, I'm sorry to do this with my iPhone right now because I don't have time to do another video because as you see, I'm mixing this right now. And also tomorrow I have a long recording session, probably 3 days of recording guitar and bass. And by the way, I'm sorry if you comment on my last video and then I have to delete the video because one of the members of the band didn't like it. He's against to videos when you can show the tracks. The other members of the band they agree, but just one guy they say no. And by the way, it's not my band. I don't want to be in trouble with doing that. But I will make another video very similar with the band Vigil, okay? And then they agree, by the way, okay? So on today's video, probably you know what it's about. I will share the live I did on Instagram like a few days ago. So let me know on the comments below if you like this idea to do more live, if you like it or not. Okay, and yeah, this is all I have for now. But yeah, so enjoy this. By the way, this Q&A is gonna be like in two languages because I'm Latin and also people from other countries follow me. Okay, so I going to back and forth between Spanish and English. Okay. Ahora, por si acaso, este Q&A va a ser este preguntas y respuestas va a ser en los dos idiomas, ¿ok? Porque tengo gente que me escribe también de otros países, ¿ok? So, si me escucha que por ahí hablo mal, porque es difícil pasar del inglés al español en el cerebro, ¿ok? So if you listen to me say wrong words, it's difficult because sometimes it's hard to change the brain between the Spanish and English, okay? But yeah, so how are you guys? ¿Cómo están? ¿Todo bien? Por si acaso estoy editando. Vamos a ver si pueden ver. Estoy editando las baterías, lo que va a ser la mezcla que se viene. I'm editing these drums right now. Yeah, strip. Jim, yeah, of course. What's up, brother? How are you? How was your day? Let me check this. Ahí esta es tu oportunidad para preguntarme algo sobre música, grabación, mezcla, lo que ustedes quieran. Cool, yeah. So I see, James, you're eating pizza. I mean, are you going to eat pizza and also hanging out? That's cool. Awesome. Unfortunately, I can't eat pizza every single day because I'm going to be bloated. Yeah, that's my problem. That's my problem, bro. Yeah, I love to eat, but I can't eat a bun that kind of stuff often. So yeah, it's a curse. So I'm working on, I'm editing the drums, for the mix coming up. I have to mix this, I don't know if it's going to be EP or mini album, I have no idea, okay? So I edited the drums for now, making this tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to be focused only in the mix session and that's it, to be more creative. Yeah, nothing crazy, just cut the extra, let me show you this. So for example, cut the extra, let me see, yeah, the extra noise I have, in the thumb. So I don't need that. For example, let me go zoom this guy. So for example, I don't need all this. So when I, editing my, the stuff I going to mix, I cut it. So I don't need that. So I just keep where is the thumbs coming, and that's it. Yeah, nothing crazy. Just that, yeah. Saludos, promo. Henry. Henry, ¿cómo estás? Saludos. I don't know if you guys watched the video I posted yesterday. Unfortunately, I had to put it down because some copyright issues. Okay. So, but if you have any question about the video, just let me know. Okay. I'm open book right now. Do you ever see if you might like the blend for an atom mic? I don't know. That's a good question. Some people say leave the the bleed of the tom mics, but I don't know. I don't like it. I guess that's a personal like a thing, you know. Yeah, I guess like it's like a personal thing. Yeah, me, I don't like it. For me, it's like a doesn't give me any, I don't know, any cool stuff. It's just noise to just happen there. Yeah, because I remember one of my first mixes. I didn't cut that, and then I leave it as is, and then in some point I start to hear like an extra background noise, and then okay, what's the Thompson, and then I start to cut that sounds that day. For me it doesn't work. It's like I said, that's like a more personal thing than that actually really works. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally. Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. So this is like it is a personal preference. That's a word. Yeah, like totally. Yeah, my shifting between English and Spanish sometimes is kind of weird for me. But well. So I remember you live in Canada. So how is the stuff there? How is the scene there? Tell me about it. Jessica, what's up? What's going on? Delta brother, how are you? Cool. Hey Jessica, did you ask it to your boys about it? The video I have in mind to do? That would be cool. I don't know. I was thinking like, yeah, that would be cool. Like make a pretty cool video about you guys like playing, and how to and how you record all these 6 songs. I don't know, maybe. While cooking, good question. So let me go back to the screen. No, nothing. I'm like editing the drums because tomorrow I have to mix. Okay. And then me personally speaking, I don't like the extra noise between the hits, when the drummer play the tom. So just that to be ready for the mix stage, just that, nothing crazy, just cut the stuff I don't need it. Yeah, because when I mix and I very in a creative move, it's tend to I forgot to go this. I forgot to put this like in a cool level, like a gain staging. I prefer doing that before, and then when I start to mixing, boom, mix, EQ, compression here, reverb there, and then start working to make it some more dynamic. Yeah, it's good in Vancouver, but in a smaller place right now called the Vancouver Island. Okay, the scene is okay, but not amazing. I feel it. Yeah. That happened to me when I used to live in DC. Yeah. DC have a cool I'm talking about like a Washington DC, Yeah, DC have like a cool bands, but it's just like a one or two or three, and that's it. But the scene itself, sorry guys, but it's like a joke. And then I don't know if you know this, but I'm from Peru, okay? And then this is crazy. The scene from Peru, from the city I'm from Lima, Peru, which is the capital, is way bigger than the scene of DC. It's like but here Richmond way is way more different. It's way more different. Here Richmond, the scene is good. So the city is way more, it's what's the word? It's smaller. That is way more smaller than DC. Way more smaller than my own city, Lima. But the scene is so rich because it's not only metal punk. Here you can find like a post punk, indie rock. What else? Even like folk music. Yeah, it's pretty cool here. I really like it. It's very rich. There it is. That's the word. It's very rich here. Yeah, no need. Oh, no. I deleted the whole thing. No, you go this. Nah. This model here. You see, dude. I didn't live in the CDC, but I used to live pretty close. I used to live in Northern Virginia. Okay, and no, bro, no the metal. I talk about right now just the metal scene. The metal scene in DC, for me personally speaking, it's a joke. There's like I said, it's like a few bands here that are pretty cool, and then those are the bands like again like a more noticeable, like a in the US, for example, James Pack. That's an amazing band. They are from DC, but the rest, like, that's it. It's nothing more there. Yeah, I do the same with the right. When he doesn't play the right, no, that's extra noise. I don't want it. But yeah, that I will keep that. Oh, James, I remember you asking me about the click through, right? If I say like in the video, like I have to put it down for copyright issues, but you asking me about the click track when I'm recording. So this is the thing. I don't use click track. I only use it when the band asking me. Well, I always offer, hey, do you want to use the click track? Yes or no. When the band says no, cool. I totally trust them because I more focus on the performance, on the feel. There's a bunch of videos, even like in Spanish YouTubers, or Latin YouTubers, whatever you want to call it. They explain you what happened if I put in the grid, in Pro Tools, any song, for example, of Nirvana or Slayer or whatever. The feel of that song totally lost. Feels so robotic. Of course, there is bands they need to play with a click track. For example, super technical death metal. Of course, they need click track. Yes, and there's other bands they want to play with a click track, which is I totally respect it. Boom. Yeah. For example, this is a punk band. Let me show you the whole drums. Let me put it here. So, for example, this punk band. It's a new band, I guess. This called Toxic Tolerant. They are from here, from Richmond, Virginia, I mean. And the drummer asking me, "Hey, I want to use a click track." Sure. Well, it's punk, You don't have to use like a click track, but I put in a click track, and the kid played amazing on time, but on the same time, let me stop this. But on the same time, it did I didn't lose the feel, And it's just that, it's just asking because you don't have to record everything with a click track. No. The trigger is just like one extra tool. You can use it, but it's like a personal preference. That's it. Yeah. No, that's fine, James. Take care, okay? Don't worry, my man. If you have to do something else, just go. You can rewatch this later because I'm probably going to put this in my YouTube channel. Yeah, why not? I will put this in my YouTube channel. Okay. Take care, brother, and also nice to meet you. Okay. Philip, ¿cómo estás, hermano? ¿Todo bien? Cuéntame, ¿cómo has estado? ¿Qué has estado haciendo hoy día? ¿Ah? You're still here. Okay, cool. Awesome. Awesome, brother. Any more questions about click track and when to use it and when not? You lose the sign there. Okay, I see. It's fine. Hey, by the way, if you want to share the camera and talk like a one-on-one, I agree with you. I don't know how to do that, so if you know how to do it, just let me know, okay? Well, if you feel a band isn't tight. When a band isn't tight, okay, that's a different thing. And then I see that before, and then that happened to me not all the time, a couple of times. What happened there? I put the click track. Sometimes works, sometimes not. And then if with the click track doesn't work, is their fault because they're supposed to show up in the studio with the songs already very rehearsed, And then that is their fault. It's bro, you play awful. It's nothing I can do. Of course, I didn't say in the cultural like that, but it's come on, bro, this is your music. It's not my music, And that was like a couple of times I was thinking, bro, don't put my name there. Yeah, well, sometimes was pretty bad. But yeah, let me see that. Have you turned down gigs if the band can can play. The thing is like at the end of the day, you have to save something, save them because they play. I mean, they pay you, for get the results. And of course, you don't have the 100% of power there. You depend of them to play right, at least right. But yeah, well, what is pretty bad, and then I see that's just only 2 times. Because I started doing this professional speaking like in 2013, and then I saw only these 2 times. In that, when it's like that, I'm forced to put everything on the grid. Whereas I mean, put everything like in a robotic way inside Pro Tools, and then sometimes that works, sometimes not. Here, there, yeah, but what? But I always say that to them. What can I do, bro? I don't play your music, so you have to play right. But the thing I always do is like I record. For example, one song we record 3 takes. Let me show you this. For example, on this, let me see what is it. Yeah, on that song right here. Okay, let me use this. Sorry, one second. So I know you can see it. Yeah, this is the last take for the first song. So we always record between 2 or 3 songs. I mean, between 2 or 3 takes per song, and then choose the best one. And sometimes, for example, that field there is way better than the field we choose as the right take. And then in that way, I can just copy this, edit, copy this field, and I copy paste here, and then you can save that. I mean, you can save and get the perfect take. And then, dude, that's not cheating, because back in the day, people used to do that in the tape machine. Literally cut the tape, put it in a different tape, and then do that. People always use that back in the day, but now it's way more easier. But that's not cheating. That's not cheating. And also, I don't like to use, when I'm mixing, I don't like to use triggers. It's way more, I always like EQ and compress especially the kick, and then in a special way to sound pretty cool. But I don't use triggers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got it. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly, bro. Exactly. So remember, use Pro Tools or whatever, though you use like a tape machine, forces to you make this as a tape machine and more focus on the performance of the band than you start to fixing, because when you start to mixing and then you start to spend slash waste more time fixing the mixing, is something weird happen in the recording process. That always happens when you are in that stage, like damn, now I have to fix this. The guitar take the sound. Something happened in the recording process, And then the trick to get like let me see one second. The trick to get like the perfect awesome mix is in the recording process. That's it, brother. Toño, ¿cómo estás? Compadre. Acá pues, compadre, estamos editando unas baterías para una mezcla que voy a hacer mañana. Mañana voy a hacer esta mezcla. Estoy editando unas baterías. Y nada, ustedes me están ahorita acompañando. Eso es todo. ¿Hay una preguntita tienes por ahí, hermano? Pregunta nomás, ¿ah? Sin miedo. Sin miedo. Uy, casi la juego. So I almost screw this. But no. I almost screw this. So let me put this back active. So this is another thing I do. Let me show you this. Where is my pointer? Okay, cool. Do you see that? Overheads, right? So you have left and right. Me personally speaking, I don't like to use, for example, do you use any plugin for mixing, And to me, it's like a extra step. Okay, cool. I like how I cue the left side, and then I had to mimic to the right side. To me, it's like a extra timing. So I put everything in already in a stereo track. So for me, it's way more easier. Yeah, simple, pretty simple, way more effective. Way more effective. Yeah, that's my little trick. Well, that's like a personal preference. Because rooms and always like overheads are always stereo. So okay, this in a stereo track already because you want to work in that, in the stereo instead to go mono, and then match it up. Yeah, putting everything in stereo. Of course, for do that you have to make the gain station in the recording process super, super good. If not, you have to do it later. It's not impossible, but yeah. So it's like an extra steps you have to do. Super easy. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. I record them this in mono, but when I mix it, it's in stereo. But like I said, this all that is personal preference. This is nothing wrong about it. Okay. Now I don't need this. So boom. Nice. Now I have like a 8 tracks less in a mix window. So for example, let me put this again. Sorry. So for example, here all in blue is the drums, and then to me, I love to see less tracks. That one is a preferred preference, okay? And then with this, I have just these two for overheads and a room instead to get like an 8, 4. I have just that, but it's personal preference. There's no rules about it. Like one teacher told me, if you know the rules, break it. But of course, you need to know how are the rules first. Let's see. Yeah, for example, when I mix this, this is the thing. When I mix drums, of course, I started with kick, snare, toms, right, overheads, room, and everything. So I started to put everything in individual, And then when I have the room sounds cool, and then I put it to the drum group, and then I started to tweak it there, as a whole thing, and then to make it that all the drum sounds together, in a cool way. But the way I start in the mix actually is in the, let me turn this, is in the mix. I mean, in the master bus, which is the red you see here, So I started doing that. So let me change this. Okay, wait a second. So for example, do you see all the faders in a mix window, right? I'm pretty sure that you see it. Okay, cool. Those are the same levels I use it for the raw mix. So the raw mix is the mix the band like it after we record everything, and then of course they had to pay me first. If not, I will not give it anything. Okay, with the money in my pocket, I do like a quick mix. Okay, right in front of them after we record everything, and then I give it to them and then with that raw mix it's like a almost agree how it's supposed to sound level talking, okay? And then I respect that, okay, cool, those are the levels, of course, depends of because I always asking for the, what's the name? Oh, I forgot, sorry. I always asking for the, well, I'll be back to that later, okay? Sorry. But the thing is like, okay, I keep those levels, and then I started doing everything in the master bus. So the first thing I do is get a cool sound with a fusion, and then with a master bus, and then with my tape emulator. And then after I have these three, as I think it's gonna sound pretty sick, these three guys, this guy, TK, and the Nif, and then I start to put my usual, what's it name? My usual plugins for the master bass, and then when I have the master bass, sounds pretty cool. Because that way, this is what I feel like. Okay, cool. Now this starts to sound way more like a record, and then I start to focus for track by track, and the group, and then the main groups. The bass group, the drum groups, the guitar group, the vocal groups, and then when I go to the vocals, at that time I already have the reverb delays, slap delay, and then has to play with that. For example, on this song, I need like this repetition at this tempo start, and then I start to write that. Try to make the automations and everything. Yeah, there is. Oh, the thing is like I always ask it for a reference. There is reference. Yeah, I always ask it to the one. Hey, you have any reference of how you want to sound? For example, it's a metal band. And then, okay, which is the reference for the mix, for the final mix? Oh, no, I want to sound like more like a battery. Got it. Okay. So that's like is my map for where I have to go, for the final thing, Yeah, yeah, totally. So the question is, so you mix into the master bass gear? Totally. That's the reason I bought this monster, because this guy sounds so cool. Yeah, with these three guys, it's pretty much right there, the sound. Yeah, these three guys together, it's a hit record for real. Yeah. Like you put the gear in the master bass before you start to mixing individual tracks. Yeah, like I said, I started with master bass, using the SSL Fusion, the TK Audio, and the tape emulator. And then I put the plugins I want to use, for example, the Oxford Inflator. I have a YouTube video about that. It's a cool secret weapon. I don't use anymore the tape plugins because let me show you the guy. These, what is it? These guys are awesome tape emulator, real one. Inside those guys is like a tape head, So you have that tape vibe, yeah. And then when I have the master bass already sound like I want it, and then I start to focus on the individual tracks. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Exactly. Yeah, that's cool. Actually, back in the day when I started to mixing, professionally speaking, because that was tell me, I mean, in the audio, oh yeah, you have to start with the kick, with the snare, blah, blah, blah. And then I remember a friend told me, bro, what if you just started, from the opposite, from the master bass? And then, dude, that was like a open mind for me. Like, whoa, like that meme. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, guys? Jorge Tuleda, ¿cómo estás? Brad. Hey, by the way, I got to make a video. I guess I have the permission for Jessica to make a video about the recording process of Vigil. Okay, so yeah, the video is gonna be cool because the video I did yesterday, sorry, I have to put it down. Okay, that video was cool, but copyright issues. So I put that video down. But I will make a video super close to that with another band called Vigil. They are from Richmond, Virginia. I'm pretty sure I read there in my notifications like I have the permission for make that video. It's gonna be fucking cool. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, awesome. Thank you, thank you, Taylor. Taylor, by the way, I miss you. You're my boy. Let's see. I usually get my mix about where I think is about 80% done, but no automation yet. Sorry, my English. Okay, and then I go into the master bass chain closer to the end, but I want to try this more. Yeah, do it, because this is trial and error. This is always trial and error. Like I said, in Spanish, it's like a cágala. Cágala is mean like a shit it on, then a shit it on and then clean it later and then learn. Okay, cool. Dude, you don't have idea how many times I fuck it up stuff. Of course, I didn't say anything. Oh my god, that's a fucking mistake. But later, I learned, watching interviews for awesome producers. People said, that all the school producers, like A. Kramer, he always said, left the damn mistakes in the tape, because sometimes those mistakes make the album, the song, the single be way more with personality, which is cool. I love you too, brother. I love you too. I love you too. Right now, I'm editing the band. It's a local band. It's called Toxic Tolerant. Yeah, pretty much done. Yeah, that was easy thing actually. Yeah, it's mainly the drums. It's mainly the drums. Yeah, let's see. And no, Mike, I see you. What's up, bro? Tell me everything now. Come on. What's going on? When I will have my copy of the cassette, huh? I know. I'm supposed to go to the shows. I know. That's my fault too. I know. But I go to bed pretty early because I training Muay Thai at 6 in the morning, so I have to be in bed around max 11. Yeah, that's my fault. I know. But yeah, I will try to go to the next show, for real. I promise you guys, because yeah, I miss you guys. I miss you. See you play. There it is. See this. Wait a second. Now I have to edit the drum drop. Modify. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this week is gonna be super cool. Yeah, I can't wait to start this tomorrow. But you know what? Let me play with the master bus, because you are here right now. Yeah, let's see. Let me turn on this. Let's see, just for the fusion right now. Okay, so bypass. Let's see how it's on. Have any question? Let me know. Okay. Let me change the camera. Yeah, how about 3 or 4? That's cool. Drive. Cool. What else we have here? I don't know if I use the body EQ, so I need to find if the EQ is gonna be cool for this project, or maybe I can use a plugin like an API or NIF, for the high, but for the purpose of the live, let's listen to this. 50, yeah, sure. Yeah, 12, 16, no, 12, yeah, there, with high frequency compressor. Let me start one more time. This made like a cool roll off in the high. This make it sound like a tape. Oh, sorry. This is the stereo image. Yeah. Bypass. Oh, what a difference. Yeah. With a few changes now start to sound cool. Everything. Yeah, I have a river there. Who's here? Cool beers, awesome. Sergio, ¿cómo estás? Sobrino. So my nephew's here too. What's up, Caesar? Let's see. What I have in the river. Oh, yeah. I want to use this no matter what. Yeah. This guy. I use in the, let me see. Yeah. The lexicon. Yeah. Lexicon 2224. Finally, I will use this mix. I mean, this river in a real mix, you know. Yeah, I can't wait to deal this river way more because right now I put it as is and that sounds pretty cool. But yeah, I love that river. Actually, I make a video about it. Did you know that? Like a little nerd thing. That's the river for the movie Blade Runner. Just in case. Doesn't, yeah. So if you watch that movie Blade Runner, of course, the original from the 80s, not the new one, which is okay. Actually, I didn't like it that too much. But yeah, so those crazy rivers in the whole, movie was making with this kind of river, yeah. No, so what else I have here? Microchip. Let me show you that for a little bit. So I have the microchip. That's my go-to for solos, especially for solos and also for gam vocals. Yeah, that guy, primo shit for real. Yeah, and yeah. So far I have that. I don't have anything else. Pretty much is naked about the EQ or compressors, But yeah, let's see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's a cool fact. Exactly. Michi, hola, ¿cómo estás? Hace tiempo que no te veía. ¿Qué dice? Oh, dude, yeah, microchip is so cool. Yeah. I remember back in the day, I was asking to one of my audio professors back in Peru, asking, hey, because I still big fan of Steve Vai, okay, and asking, hey, why Steve Vai has that kind of particular sound? And he told me, oh, because he used the Eventide H3000, the ultra harmonizer. And then what the hell is that? I didn't know that back in the day. I talking like early 2000s, okay? And then later, years later, decades later, I read an article in a magazine, I don't know which magazine, and they say, oh yeah, the microchip is close to that, they give you that kind of vibe. I say, what? And then I started watching videos of it. I said, oh, okay, I have to have that. And then I use it on every solos and also every gun vocals. For sure, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, pretty much I did everything. Yeah, I'm ready to mix this tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, I have the gun vocals here too. Yeah. Oh, I heard that. I heard about the real Eventide plugin. Yeah, I heard that those plugins are super cool. Are kind of expensive, Are kind of expensive, but yeah. I heard it's super cool. Exactly. Yeah. Dude. The Eventide is a great brand. It's a staple from the 80s, and then I don't know, but to me the 80s, 70s too, but to me personally speaking, mostly the 80s have the best music in all genres, like a pop, uh, uh, disco music. Well, not disco, but like a for music, for nightclubs, rock, of course, punk. What else? Metal, to me is the best one. Gigo, hermano, ¿cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? Yeah, Gigo is my friend from Chile. He's amazing. Gracias, compadrito. Saludos. ¿Alguna preguntita que tengas sobre audio, grabación? Tú dime nomás, ¿ah? Aquí estamos. No sé por cuánto tiempo más voy a estar. Creo que ya van a ser ya 45 minutos. y esto ya está prácticamente editado para mezclar esta bandita mañana. So, by the way, Jigo is super cool drummer, okay? He's a great drummer. He used to play in a Panamanian band called Juventud Podrida, which is mean Rotten Youth, okay? And then we did an amazing 2 EPs. I mixed it and mastered it. Yeah, great band. Go to YouTube and just type Juventud Podrida up. Damn it, I can't show you how to do that. But yeah, it's like okay, make it more easy. Go to Google, put Rotten Youth, translate it, and then use that for finding out his band. Yeah. No, hermano, de nada. Tú sabes que a mí siempre ya, de tu banda, de que ya me ha gustado. And by the way, Gio now moved to Chile because he's from Chile. Now he have another band. If I don't remember, but it's called Asco, I guess. Gio, tu nueva banda se llama Asco. Si mal no recuerdo, me lo dejas saber ahí. Okay, and then his new band is smoking good, for real. It's smoking good, and I just waiting for Gigo to tell me, hey bro, could you mix one of my albums? And then I will be do it with my blind. Yeah, let's do it. Rotten Youth. There is Asco, exactly. Asco, how to I can translate Asco. Gigo, come on. Gigo, ayúdame. Gigo, come on, help me. Asco. Asco, what does that mean? That's gonna mean like a yuck, like a disgusting. Probably disgusting. Yeah, that's his new band. Yeah. So he's an amazing sound engineer too, because he record those 2 EPs I mixed and mastered back in the day. Yeah, he recorded pretty well. Yeah, that was an awesome, good, well engineering work. Yeah, and by the way, that was one of my first mix professional jobs I had. Totally, yeah. Hey, Gigo, puse un video sobre punk, pero lo tuve que sacar de mi YouTube por copyright issues, ¿ok? Si quieres te lo paso, pero por el privado. Te va a gustar, ¿ok? Porque ahí está mi primo, Frank, el que toca el bajo en sistemas. Es una banda con el baterista de Bat, de la banda de mi brother, Ryan Weiss, por si acaso. Dime, y yo te la paso yo por el privado. Okay? You didn't hear, okay. I don't know if I can type it. Oh, yeah, I can type it. There it is. Let me type it in Spanish, okay? Juventud Podrida. Boom. There it is. James, you got it. Yeah. So, copy paste that name, okay? Copy and paste it. Go to YouTube and then you can listen to that. Actually, let's do that right now, okay? Let me find this in YouTube. There it is, I found it. That. Let me put this in a full screen. So cool. Rusty punk from Panama. With my Chilean bro, yeah, so sick. So sick. Oh yeah, I remember this song so well. Yeah, so cool. Let me put the screen one more time. Yeah. The podcast have that kind of delay. Yeah, too much because you have to listen for yourself, okay? Because I think to put this live in YouTube, and I know how to problem. I know one to have problems with the copyright again. Yeah, uh, but I remember I win of those cases for the band Morbicon. Okay, I don't know if you know this, but Morbicon is the band from the bass player and drummer from the band Municipal Waste. They have a new project. It's called Morbicon. It's black metal. We record everything here except for the vocals because the vocalist for the first album, the guy lives in Finland from the band Fintroll. Okay, so he records vocals in his country, but everything else was recorded here. And I remember after, of course, they released the album and everything. I make a video talking about how is the recording process of that album. And immediately YouTube told me, no, you can't put this because it's a copyright. So, hey, motherfucker. I'm the guy who recorded this. And I had the proof because the real tracks is in my hard drive. Come on. And then weeks say, okay, you're fine. Yep. Come on. I don't want to go through that process again because it's a pain in the butt. Yeah. Jeez for Jesus. Hey, bro, what's up? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love that kind of delay in the vocals are super cool. Yeah, reminds me early Sodom, the weird in non-tempo delay. Sometimes I use that here, but depends of the band, depends of the project, of course. Not always. Well, okay. So it's gonna be almost an hour. And my main thing about, let me show you this for the new guys coming up. I was editing this. I was editing this, this band from here from Nature Beginning. I'm going to mix this tomorrow, and then I was editing the drums. You see here, okay, yeah. So I was editing that in the same time I was doing this live. Yeah, probably I will start to make it more live often. Let me know if you want this kind of live and talk about audio production, music, how I record or mix. If you have any question for recording, mixing, mastering, just let me know. Mostly recording, mixing, mastering. I can do mastering, but I don't feel I'm the right guy to talk about mastering as it is. I have friends who master way better than me, but I can do the job, of course, but yeah. But well, yeah, it's going to be an hour. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. At least a few people that can show up. Thank you, James. Okay. You are a cool dude. And also, James, if you want to watch that video again, the video was down, let me know there, and then I can send you the link because now it's in private, okay? But yeah. Thank you. Bye, guys.